What's happening, YouTube? This is EX7 Mods with kind of an unusual video I've got. As you can see here, I have a full arcade version of Hydro Thunder that I found on Craigslist. And originally they wanted 5, but the guy tried to turn it on and it didn't work, so he said just to get rid of it he'd take 3. So I thought it was a fair deal, not knowing anything about it or what's wrong with it, but fingers crossed that it doesn't take too much. I guess this will be a periodically done video, and what I'll do is every time I do a little something to restore it, bring it back to life, I will make a video of it. But today I was going to crack it open and see if it would actually turn on, so let's start with that. What's happening, YouTube? This is EX7 Mods with kind of an unusual video I've got. As you can see here, I have a full arcade version of Hydro Thunder that I found on Craigslist. And originally they wanted 5, but the guy tried to turn it on and it didn't work, so he said just to get rid of it he'd take 3. So I thought it was a fair deal, not knowing anything about it or what's wrong with it, but fingers crossed that it doesn't take too much. I guess this will be a periodically done video, and what I'll do is every time I do a little something to restore it, bring it back to life, I will make a video of it. But today I was going to crack it open and see if it would actually turn on, so let's start with that. Alright, fortunately I didn't tape the fun part, but the back had a lock and no key, but I just drilled it out and turned it with a screwdriver, because let's be realistic, no one is going to tamper with it other than me. What the hell? It's my off the grid power thing is clicking. Let's see what we got. Holy shit, dude. This is insane. Intel Celeron. It's a computer. Obviously some other components. Oh sweet, it's force feedback. Hang on. Sorry, my camera's having trouble focusing. It's got the force feedback. Looks like I may have some corrosion. A lot of warning signs. Uh-oh. Is that a wire? No, it's just a cricket. Jiminy Cricket! It's very interesting to see the insides of these. It's an old school monitor, and I have a couple arcades, which I'll make some videos about those later, but this is the first one that I've gotten that has a PC inside. Nothing physically looks wrong. Let's check the fuse. Fuse looks good. You can't hardly see it. Lock swivel casters before lowering game. I'm guessing that's the things that go on the bottom. Midway. Big shout out to Mitch for cutting me a deal on this thing. That's crazy. I would say crack that open, but it looks like it's physically holding it up. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Let's take this lid off and see what we got. Now there's two on the top and one on the bottom. The other one appears to be broken off. Sorry for the shaky camera work. Wow. That's ballin', dude. Hey, look, it's a hard drive. A few loose ends. Halo. That might be part of something. Oh, no, that was part of the lock that I drilled out. Whoops. Okay, well, here in a minute I'll get a power cord. We'll turn it on and see what happens. Okay, see if we get any zaps. I hope not, but you never know. Whoa. Alright, computer beeping, lights flashing. I heard the monitor crank on, so far so good. No picture. High, low, pilot. Well, that's a real bitch. Got me a quarter. I did see something in here that looked like it may have been a problem. But I have no idea what it would plug into. You know what, let me try adjusting the monitor a little bit. Sometimes this helps, sometimes not. And I know I've heard it turned on, so let's just turn it up just a little bit and see what happens. Now I am getting a picture, but there's no game. One last thing to try, and that is to hit the quarter slot and see if we get some kind of credit deal. Damn it. No credit sounds. Okay, well. Alright, well, I'll do some research and I will check back with you guys whenever I get this going. Okay. Long story short, I got it running. It was the RAM had become unseated in the computer, but it's running now. So also, whenever I started it, the monitor was extremely means that it was so burnt that you basically couldn't hardly make out the pictures. So I went ahead and swapped that with the spare, but these things are notorious for blowing up. So, again, long story short, if it's going to happen, I'd like to get it on YouTube. That way it's not a total waste. Alright. Here we go. Hear it working. I don't hear the tube actually coming on. Oh, there it goes. Again, you don't want to stand too close. Looks like I got the brightness way up. But yeah, just I guess some of the computer components got jarred, and I just took it all out, put it all back in, and it fired back up. It certainly takes a minute to boot. God, this just scares the shit out of me. Also, my battery may die. There it goes. Try adjusting that down a little. And I'm hoping for a clearer picture, but I won't know till I adjust it. Also, whenever I took it apart, I saw this extremely old light in there, which I'll replace that with LEDs when the time comes. Maybe put in some LED speakers. But alright, I'll try adjusting the screen and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, basically I got sick and tired of jacking with the old monitors because no matter what I did, I just couldn't get it 100%. So I decided to go the updating route and put in another LCD. And I was gonna do it because they sell LCD kits for arcades that you can buy off of eBay, and they're like 19-inch and square like the old monitors are, which I have laying over there. But they were more expensive than it would have been to just go down to Walmart and pick one up. So again, I know it's not as 100% original as it could be, but to be honest, this is something I plan on keeping for myself, and I would like a bigger picture. But let me show you what I've discovered so far. Yeah, VGA is just like a graphics card on a computer, and I contemplating trying to switch it out, but I'm too scared that it would just ruin everything. So go ahead and turn it on. Say turn it on. Still takes a minute for it to boot. What the hell? I may have unplugged it. Yeah. I've tried jacking with it, and basically I can't get it to center. But they sell, oh, I forget what it's called. Whatever the old school monitor term is to LCD, CG something. And basically it has the ability to adjust the screen the way you want it. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. I can get it close, but I can't get it all the way. It's close enough to where it'll work for now. You can kind of just see that, but with the converter that I got coming in the mail, I'll be able to make it either full screen or get it perfectly center, which will be alright. But let's see here.
Damn the torpedo! Spike the board! Go! 100 feet! Go!
The force feedback is kind of janky, but I think with some calibration I can take care of it. The picture is just a little bit grainy, but it looks 10 times better than the old burnt out monitor looked. Other than that, ow. I hope it's been interesting for some of you people. Now that I got it all torn apart and figured out on how it works. I'm gonna just put this screen back in here. It's almost just barely fits. I'm gonna have to trim some of the plastic and the steel. And hope to God I don't ruin it, but I think it'll turn out. Other than that, I was thinking of putting in LED speakers, maybe some LEDs to illuminate a few other things. I've seen them to where they have these illuminated to where it looks really cool, but this sign's a little dirty and rusted. And that's the other thing, is to you get all the grease and grime and everything else off of it and get it cleaned up and good looking. Anyway, you got any questions or comments? Let me know. Hopefully I'll have it done this week, and whenever it is, I'll post a video of it completely refinished and updated and made to my personal taste. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.